Let's wait till 5 o'clock. I'm on. Oh, somebody want to leave a message or two. I'm trying to. Oh, Jeremy's there. Hi, Jeremy. Um, Michael. Hi. Aya. Hi. Yeah, start a bit or two. I don't want to wait on a whole much longer. Actually, about 3 minutes. But thanks again for showing up, guys. Or whenever you watch these, I enjoy doing them, and I hope I got about 20, 30 more years to do this stuff. I still get excited about it. That's what's great. I think there's nothing better in life than get excited about what you want to do every day. Dan, you knew me before I had gray hair. I'm an old COBOL guy, huh? I'm not sure if you go back that far or not, but I know we talked databases. This is terrible. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what COBOL guy? Yeah, the last time we were needed with that was, I guess, 2000. Yeah, when all the clocks were going to stop the planes and turning back to go over 2000 because of the digit stuff. We didn't know that 2000 was going to come when we were programming back then. But it all worked out well. So all that worry that we had. They started selling COBOL books again. Gosh, somebody ran into somebody, a Fortran. We talked a little Fortran together. Boy, that's old stuff, isn't it? Now kids don't even know what programming is. You don't have to. But there's so much going on out there. It's amazing. You don't know where to start, you know, especially with the politics the way it is all over the country. But there's still a lot to do, a lot of problems to solve, and a lot of help out there if we know it. You know, and just when we concentrate on the negative stuff, it seems, you know, just fighting people. That's what I thought. Well, maybe Trump will give us some new ideas, but it just seems mean. Mean isn't sort of nice, is it? Well, how are we going to inspire people? You know, if you're mean. But people are getting screwed. Actually, I don't know if the data, I'm not going to cover that this time. I'm going to do another report soon on data. How we're not only getting poorer as a middle class, we're dying faster. That's right. God, we're not extending our lives, we're shortening our lives. You know? And that's why the mood is terrible, I think, is that, God, we're living shorter and making less money. And that doesn't seem like a good reason to get up in the morning, does it? Well, it's almost another minute or so, and we'll get there and have some fun with this thing. I guess it's really silly for me to wait at 5 o'clock, isn't it? But, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's my old broadcasting days. You know, 5 o'clock, everything right on the line. Now it's streaming. People want to read it when they watch it when they want to. You know, you don't have to tune in at 5 o'clock and it disappears at 6. You know? No. So let's do this stuff, okay? Yeah. I've been doing a lot of research now for clients and putting together sources of free money and help. But I keep running into so much stuff, and I'm thinking now that everybody's just tuned in case you look like the Riddler. Well, David, no, I guess you haven't seen me before. I've been wearing suits like this for 20 years. You know, your topic interests me. My wife went to vegan. And would love to teach others. Just stream, don't worry. People reply, good, okay. Now, right, go vegan, go lifestyle. Well, what I see is that happening in the country, I guess living in our society, it's sort of dog-eat-dog world. We're all chasing each other's tails or our own tails and going around in circles. And I'm doing research now in government programs that's out in the country. Man, there's so much going on in small towns. I don't know why these people are bitching out there. They should know about that. In states you wouldn't even think of. I've been doing a bunch of research on states. Now listen, Kansas, listen to the kind of programs they have in Kansas for small towns. If you have $15,000 of college student debt, they'll write that off. Plus, you won't have to pay taxes for 5 years. That's right. 5 years. So you get $15,000. You don't have to pay taxes for 5 years as long as you move to one of 77 counties in Kansas. Yeah, that's right. I mean, God, who would ever think of something like that? And also say if you want to start a small business, in a small town, there's grants for that, really what they call facade grants. Now that's part of the Department of Housing and Urban Development, where they give you money to fix up a building downtown, in these small towns to have your store in or whatever you want to do, And that's why the money and economic development in there. Or actually, Dan, you were talking about vegan. Well, God, you want to grow stuff. There's so much money now for young people, to become farmers. We're losing farms, right? And so that's why, I don't know, what's booming though is this like designer food and farming and stuff like that. And there's a whole bunch of money. Man, even in our county, you could get land for free to start learning how to grow stuff. I mean, it's amazing. There's special money for new farmers, young farmers, veteran farmers. People want to first-time farmers. That's right. Hello, Dan, I'm a first-time caller. No, this is a first-time farmer. Because they want to encourage people to get into that business. You want to become organic? It like costs money to become organic. But now what happens is you can get the Department of Agriculture has a grant program that pays for your certification to be organic. Yeah. Actually, you can start growing in your backyard, and your local county cooperative extension service will help you with all that stuff for free. You don't have to go to some yuppie or consultant to find all that. They know more about this stuff than any. Also in Kansas, what I found is they have incubator kitchens. That's right. So, Dan, your wife wants to cook something or make something with vegan or something. Well, there's incubators now. You could just use their kitchen. So you don't have to have fancy kitchens or whatever and start selling something or whatever like that. It's sort of like incubators, that's where they take businesses that are very small or whatever, and they help them through, where there's kitchens with all the big time stuff that you need to be a commercial kitchen. You could just rent it by the hour or for free, depending on where you live in these things. So that's the kind of help that's out there. There's like, here's some of the programs I saw there. Money and help for beginning farmers, right? Loans for minorities and women to start farms or ranches. Now that'd be cool. Here, $5,000 for youth to agriculture. That's 10 to 20 years old. So maybe, Dan, if your wife wants to go into, making something vegan, she could get a program there to teach young people this stuff and how to do it, because they could get $10,000 to do it. Or here's something neat. Okay, somebody, these old farmers that don't want to farm anymore. There's a special financial program, at the Department of Agriculture for you to get their land. So in other words, they have money to pay the farmers, so they go away, and that becomes your land. So that's the stuff that's out there. Grants from $50,000 to $1.7 million. In communities, small, and they also have marketing money. This is grants. I've never seen this in the city, but in rural towns, they have marketing money. You get $100,000 or more to market a new, food product or whatever. Man, food is taken off like anything. And Dan, I see there's so many crowdfunding sites on just for food. Just for organic. You go in the big crowdfunding sites and you put vegan or something, you see all the little specialty products or whatever people are making at home or whatever and selling online and doing it. And that costs nothing to do. But more importantly to me is what's going on in the country. I mean, people are killing themselves in cities nowadays. And living in small towns, first of all, it'll cost about a third of what it costs you to live in a big city. And then if you build a business online, man, it doesn't matter if you're downtown Manhattan and paying yeah, $20,000 a month rent, or you're in Kansas and paying $1.50 or whatever it is, because it's all online, right? It doesn't matter where you are. There's internet all over. That's why the internet is so important to me. That's like roads, man. We should be investing in powerful connections for everybody, because if you don't have connections, you're out of the world, to tell you the truth, and you're out of a source of income and everything. And see that there's every office now, every state has offices just to help small businesses, in rural areas. And that's what I'm trying to do, is make sure that people know about those things. I mean, it seems that we don't know about our options in life. We think, oh, I want to do something else, but you only know one way to do it. But there's thousands of ways to do it. That's the important thing. Now here, Kansas has a program, a booklet. I found, if you go, put programs to start or expand a business in Kansas, in the state. 200 programs. That's just one state. See, every state is different. There's county programs, there's city programs. They're all different like that. And that's why everybody bitches about, oh, I can't do something or whatever. And there's people to help. Like your county cooperative extension service. You want to start a business at home, in your kitchen, cooking something. The county cooperative extension service have experts that help you do that. They help you figure out the rules and regulations. Actually, they even have a business plan there, a stock business plan you could use if you want to go raise money to do it. And they do that kind of. They're trying to help people make money. They know that's the name of the game. To do that. So that's it. Now, how do you find all this stuff? What you do is wherever city you want to go to, find your small business development center. Now, the Small Business Development Center is a nonprofit organization. They get grants to help you start any kind of business, and they'll give you marketing help, legal help, or whatever, for that. Then you go to your state office of economic development. Everyone has it, and they're there to help you start any kind of business. They don't care, because they just want to create a job. If they create a job, or if you create a job in the state, then they get reelected. That's why, it's important, I think, see, if you call these people for help, sure, they're not going to charge, and they may not be as friendly because they're not getting money from you. See, the people who want money from you that you go on Google from, they want $1,000 to do something, and they're going to be real nice to you because they know the nicer they are, you'll give them the money. But they just want your money. See, the people that I'm trying to show you to, they want to make sure you succeed, because that's how they keep score. If they don't create a job with your effort and helping you do that, they lose a job, because they don't count by how much money you give them. They have to count by how many jobs they create. So they have, you're trying to create a job for yourself, so they have the same motive you have. See, that's why the commercial people are doing it for money. That's all they just want. How much more money you get? Okay, I'm getting this kind of money. How much more money am I going to get from you? But these other people that are doing it because they're getting government money to do it, to help you, it's all about, they have to count how many jobs they created. So if you start and fail, they waste it, and they can't get more money next year. So that's how their success is based on your success. Now the commercial people, I'm sure, say that too, but it's a short time span, or once they get your money. So think about that. They're the places to start. Your county cooperative extension service, your state Department of Economic Development, your small business development centers. They're the three places I would go. And if you need help doing that, I'm at leskotutor.com. I think it's down now for some reason, or lesko.com. We do customized reports to show you, give you a shopping list of all the stuff that is in any city or state. This is where I learn about this stuff. I don't know about this stuff. You guys make me smart. So and I can share it with other people. So help making me smart too. And let me help you if you need help getting a collection of what's on. Because all these reports, like for a separate city or anywhere in the country, I could find 200-300 at least programs to help you start or expand any kind of business, or even flip houses, be real estate, or even pay bills. I mean, that's what I do a lot of. But enough of me. Thanks again for putting up with me. I got some other ideas I want to talk about soon. But remember, your health. Man, we're all killing ourselves living the way we are. And it seems like, I don't know why we're spending so much money on terrorists. Yeah, what is it, like 60 people in the last 15 years have been killed by terrorists? I mean, how many people are killed every day by diabetes? Now that's the thing we should be worried about, not terrorism. Diabetes. That's what's killing more of us than anything. And we seem to dismiss that. Well, I don't know what's going on. What the hell? Yeah. And we worry about 60 people in the last 15 years or whatever. And that's fear-based, obviously. But anyway, okay, take care. Thanks again for listening to me. I hope you're back soon. Just share some more stuff that I'm learning. Man, that's what keeps me young, I think. Just learn all this new stuff. So much stuff is out there.